Hello, everybody. So we are here with another orientation program. There are so many exams coming up this year where you will get opportunities to start your assistant professorship, to build your career. I am extremely happy that with the help of Team Valat, we are able to uh, give support to all of you who are preparing for your amazing careers. With me here are the students of MPPSC course. We have just started admissions and some people have joined. With me also is Jobin David, whom you know is the lead faculty of Paper 1 at Vallath. I invite Jobin to introduce the general
Paper.
aspect of the general paper of the syllabus and the exam, and then we will discuss the English literature part also.
Yes.
Yes. So, Jobin, would you like to share the screen?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So this is MPPSC Assistant Professor exam. The paper one that you have general knowledge. So it is an like important paper or session that you have in the exam, and the subject is paper one general studies. Content is general knowledge. Obviously, there will be 50 questions from the part and 200 marks. So each questions carry 4 marks each, and the duration will be 1 hour. So you'll get 1 hour to answer the paper one general studies. So there are different units in the syllabus. So I'll tell you the syllabus first. For unit one, you should study about the history of Madhya Pradesh. So what all history, like they have given the what the heading is history of Madhya Pradesh, and in under that there are ancient history. Like ancient history also, there are division in the ancient history also. We'll look upon that. Then medieval modern history and freedom movement in Madhya Pradesh, and the tribal history and tribal literature of Madhya Pradesh. So that's very important that some tribal movements. And when we come to the next unit, you can see that there is a topic called tribal freedom movements that was part in the Indian freedom movement also. And you should learn all those. So history of Madhya Pradesh is a very important unit. That is a unit one. And coming to the next one, unit two, you have geography of Madhya Pradesh regarding with the like lands where this is situated and which district, and like where you can see this like regarding with all those locations, like with major rivers, mountains, major statues, and like national parks associated with all those things. And then coming to the climate, all those seasons, soils, temperature, rainfall, all those things with the geographic part you should learn. Agriculture also, major crops, sources of irrigation, that comes under the geography part that you have. Then the thermal power projects, non-conventional energy resources also you want to learn, like mainly like how the energy resources are being done in the state of Madhya Pradesh. And coming to next one, population size, growth and literature, transportation, all those things comes under the geography of Madhya Pradesh. Looking at the questions of the last assistant professor exam or like previous year questions what we have, the most of the questions are coming from the like the geographical location. They have been asked the maybe the district of this specific statue, or district of the specific or like monument, or maybe a national or international monument, anything like that, or maybe like UNESCO cited monument, all those things. So that is very important. And also agriculture have been asked in the question paper as well. So that is about the geography of Madhya Pradesh. That is unit 2 that you have. Coming to unit 3, politics and economics of Madhya Pradesh. So that is very important one that can have the where you can have the questions from the constitution level questions, where you have the where you should focus on the state of Madhya Pradesh. That means the administration, how is going, the like how the governance, about the chief minister, about the ministers, like all their constituencies, how many constituencies are there in Madhya Pradesh, and then all those political governance policies. Then agriculture and rural development in Madhya Pradesh, status of education, health and skill development, all those things comes under the economy of Madhya Pradesh, where you have with the politics, you have some regarding with the acts regarding with the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, social welfare act, all those things you should learn. That's very important one. Coming to the next thing of economy, that is status of Madhya Pradesh in sustainable development goals. So wherever you touch or wherever you see a competitive exams, you can see sustainable development goals related with the environment, but you learn all those things in the net part or any state eligibility test. You can see sustainable development goals that are very important. So in the case of MPPSC also, you should study the status of the state Madhya Pradesh in sustainable development goals. That means where they are, or like are they able to achieve the sustainable development goals that are being prescribed in the SDGs. You know that. So that is the unit 3 that you have, that is politics and economy of MP. And the next important thing is unit 4, that this has been like quoted in the unit 1, that is the tribal history also you want to study. And it is also in the, it is also like a new unit or a extra unit. The tribes of MP, it's a very important one. Heritage, folk culture and folk literature. You should study about the major tribal groups, their tribal culture and their literature also. Their questions have been asked from the tribal literature, also from the folk culture and folk literature also. And as I told you in the beginning, when I discussed in the unit 1, tribals' contribution to the freedom struggle of India, that is also a very important part. Like questions have been asked in the previous years. That is unit 4 that you have. Coming to unit 5, it is important contemporary events of international, national, and Madhya Pradesh and ICT. So this is a very tricky unit that you have. You should study the events, current events. That means current affairs, or like events that was happened in the international or national events. Like they can ask from any part that they can have, as it is mentioned as international and national events. And also you should study the events that has happened, like maybe the welfare schemes that is being inaugurated, or new developments or new events that is being happened in the Madhya Pradesh state. Like you can give emphasis to the state of Madhya Pradesh, but as the syllabus says international and national events also, you should focus on that too. Coming to the next one, computers, ICT, governance, all those things are common in the all those net and set exams that you have, like basic terms of ICT, like the conversion, like I can see some questions. I saw some questions in the previous year questions where they asked the conversion, like 1 byte is equal to 1 bit is equal to all those things. So that was important in the ICT part. And basic knowledge of AI, machine learning. Machine learning is very important. Cloud computing, data science, and Internet of Things. So, like AI, the nowadays the importance of AI is increasing, so that they can have questions. And also machine learning. In the previous year, also they have asked questions from the machine learning. Like you can see the questions when we discuss the questions from the paper 1. So this is the what you have an overview of all those 5 units in the general paper, coming with the history, then geography, and then politics and economy. Then with the unit 4 completely dedicated to the tribal groups and their culture and literature. And coming to the 5th one, going to the national, international events, and also welfare schemes of MP. So this unit 5, they have it will have some coinciding with the unit 3 also. Like you have politics and economy of Madhya Pradesh. So there you will learn the welfare schemes of Madhya Pradesh also. So and then coming to ICT, that all those basics that you learn about ICT, like information communication technology. And like I have included some of the questions from the previous years, like how they are asking. Like all those questions in the general paper are it's a direct approach questions, where you don't have some long statement level questions, assertion, reason level questions. No, but if you know the idea, if you know the concept, you can answer the questions. Basically, it is a very direct question that you have for paper 1, like means general paper. 50 questions if you learn it. Like if you learn it by heart, also you can get all those things. It's a question about the age limit of the Mukhyamantri Udyam Kranti scheme of Madhya Pradesh government. So it's a scheme of MP. So schemes of Madhya Pradesh related question. It can be associated with the unit 3 and also unit 5. So the answer is between 18 to 40 years. So that is the answer given in the answer key. Then going to the next one. Credit or debit card are also referred to as from the following. Okay, which is the which is credit or debit card refer digital money. You can see the question like so also basic questions that you can have if you learn all those things. basic knowledge, if you general knowledge, if you have with all those things. This is a part that you can relate it with machine learning or ICT, that credit or debit card, which is the thing in the following options, which is referred to: digital money, plastic currency notes, digital currency note. The answer in the answer key was plastic money. The answer is plastic money. Okay. And coming to the next one that you have is, who is the author of Satpude Ke Jungle? It's a question from the, like, you can relate with the unit 1, or actually from the unit 4. That means folk literature or folk culture or the tribal literature, that you have the question. From the literature part, that you have a question in general studies also. So you have to have a focus on that. So the answer here is Bhavani Prasad Mishra is the answer. Coming to the next one, who was the Speaker of the 4th Legislative Assembly of Madhya Pradesh? So regarding with the politics of MP, so with the unit 3 that you have, politics and economy of Madhya Pradesh, it is a very important aspect that you learn about the constituent, like legislative assembly, like name of the ministers of different departments, the chief ministers, the governor. All those things are very important. They have asked questions regarding that. So the Speaker of the 4th Legislative Assembly is Kashi Prasad Pandey of Madhya Pradesh. Then coming to the next one, as a question from geography of Madhya Pradesh. So I told you, like, where is it situated, or which district it is situated? Where is this like statue seen? And then which district it is seen? Look, all those, like, it's a very easy question that you can, like, all those who are you, like, you will be from the Madhya Pradesh state, and you will be very easy. You will be, like, you will feel it easy to understand and analyze the question. Like, if you learn all those things, the Madhav National Park, it is located in which district of Madhya Pradesh? You will be knowing the answers. Okay. So that is in the district of Shivpuri. The answer is Shivpuri. Next one. It is a question from the economy of Madhya Pradesh, where they implemented a new scheme in the like innovation-driven entrepreneurial culture. Like, it can be like inculcated in the schemes of MP also. That means in the unit 5 welfare schemes, and also in the unit 3 where you have politics and economy of the Madhya Pradesh. So the Madhya Pradesh government has launched Dash to Boost. So the answer is Madhya Pradesh Startup Policy 2022 is the answer. Okay. So these are the different types of questions that you can see in the part of like the previous year part, like from all those different units that I shared you. So, like, all those questions are very simple, and also, like, it is not like very hard or like statement level or any assertion reasoning level, or like any like logical reason that you should apply. No, it is a very basic or simple part that if you know the concept, is very easy to learn. Yeah, that is from my part in the paper 1 or general studies of Madhya Pradesh Assistant Professor exam. Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Thank you, Jobin. That was very useful.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I have a presentation here as well, where I have included everything that is required to know. I'm sure many of you know many of these aspects already, but I'm just brushing it up. So as we know, this is the exam conducted by MPPSC for assistant professor. So many vacancies are there in all subjects together. Please note the dates, the application process and application ending date, etc. It is a very important opportunity. There are 2 groups. Our English comes in group 2. And the proposed date of the examination is June 1 for group 2. So we have like 4-5 months now, 4.5 months now. And the admit card will also come just before that. Application fee is also details given here. If anybody does not know all these things, you can always go to mppsc.mp.gov.in. The salary and the perks, the opportunity for growth that you get is so tremendous when you pass a PSC assistant professorship exam, that everybody should try to pass NET and pass this exam. This is that important. Don't take it lightly. At Vallat, we will give you thorough understanding of the subject as much as we can. We will give you 24/7 support until your interview and result. And as you know, for our PSC exam and all, we got a lot of ranks this time. All our students pass with high ranks. Even in set exams, our students are getting ranks because of this support and the motivation that they get from us. So you're in the right place. Eligibility is master's degree. Age limit is between 21 and 40 years. You can take a screenshot of this video if you want to read it properly. English number of posts is 96, which is a big number. The most wonderful thing is when you prepare for this exam, you are preparing for a number of other opportunities also. There are so many opportunities, many exams that you can write. So you're getting ready for all that. Application fee details. There is a portal payment also. And those outside MP also can apply. Valat course is on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and we'll have in-depth lectures, recording with lifetime access, PDF, quizzes, model tests, all will be there. Full support will be there. Time is 7 to 9 p.m. and classes start on 18th February. We are doing an orientation right now, and we will give you lots of initial support in case some of you might not have studied everything recently. You might have lost touch with the subject. Don't worry, because we will start from the basics and give you thorough PDF. The PDF covers a lot of information, and it is very easy also. I'm not using Net PDF as such, because Net PDF is very elaborate. You need more time to study. I know that many of the people who are writing this exam will be with families, with jobs, etc. So we have made the PDF very crisp, and don't worry, there will be continuous revision and everything will be covered. Now, there is a written exam that you have to pass. Then there is an interview call for interview will be there. Documents verification will be there. These are the stages, and final selection list will be released. That is how it is. There are 10 units. The second paper or English subject paper has 10 units. We start from Chaucer to Shakespeare. Chaucer, Spencer, William Langland, Mallory, Christopher Marlowe, Ben Jonson, all these authors are covered. I'm just asking a few questions just to make the session interactive. You don't have to answer, just listen to me. There are a lot of periods and movements also given here. So just for the sake of making it interesting, I'm asking. If you don't know answer or anything, no problem at all. Which of these works is part of the it is a religious work, an allegory divided into passes or steps. I was making up the question. Which of these works is an allegory divided into passes or steps? It is Piers the Plowman. It is Piers the Plowman. If anybody does not know the answer, don't worry. I'm not trying to test your knowledge or anything here. Okay. Now tell me, which of these works brings the 7 deadly sins in front of us? The 7 deadly sins. Which of these works brings the 7 deadly sins in front of us? It is Christopher Marlowe's Dr. Faustus. It is indeed Dr. Faustus. Which of the works given here is a proper tragicomedy? Which of the works given here is a proper tragicomedy? It is The Tempest. That's right, it is The Tempest. Now, let us move on to the next slide. Here also we can use our question answer method. There are authors from Jacobean to Restoration periods here. John Donne, Andrew Marvell, John Milton, Alexander Pope, John Bunyan, and also Robert Burton. Okay, which of these works given here was initially published in 1712 in 2 cantos and then published in 1714 in 5 cantos? Initially published in 1712, then published in 1714. It is The Rape of the Lock. It is The Rape of the Lock. And then, which of these works is written under the pseudonym Democritus Jr.? Which of these works is written under the pseudonym Democritus Jr.? It is Robert Burton's Anatomy of Melancholy. Anatomy of Melancholy. Now the third unit is Jacobean to Romantic periods. Sorry, not Jacobean, Augustan to Romantic periods. Very exhaustive syllabus. Always MPPSC syllabus is like that. We have Jonathan Swift, Daniel Defoe, Joseph Addison, James Boswell, William Wordsworth, S.T. Coleridge, P.B. Shelley, Henry Fielding, Charles Dickens, and Jane Austen. Very easy question. Let me ask you. Which of these works was originally called First Impressions? It is, yes, Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. That's right. Which of these works is based on The Retreat by Henry Vaughan? The Retreat by Henry Vaughan. It is Intimation of Immortality Ode. Immortality Ode. There is a mistake in the syllabus. Joseph Addison, Lives of the Poets, it is written. I think the name should be changed to not Joseph Addison, but Samuel Johnson. I think Joseph Addison is not included. Anyway, that was how they have given it. Then the Victorian periods and pre-Raphaelites from Tennyson to H.G. Wells. Do you know which of these works was published in 1861? That was Great Expectations, 1861. Wonderful. Which of these works has a title that is a parody of Virgil's Aeneid? Which of these works parodies the opening line of Virgil's Aeneid? It is Arms and the Man. Arms and the Man. Which of these works is about naturalism? Naturalism. It is Emile Zola's Nana. Nana. So all these works we will study. Don't worry. We will study all the major aspects of these works. It is not required to go very in depth. We will do it from an exam oriented perspective. Okay, then modern British literature is there. But in modern British literature, they have also given Henry Gibson, even though he is not British. He inspired G.B. Shaw. Maybe that is why it's given here. So there are many works here that are interesting. Some modern British also has Sylvia Plath here. Sylvia Plath is American. Which of them is called Alpha of the Plough? It is A.G. Gardner. So prose writers are also here. Now we have literary theory and criticism. A lot of important theories starting from Bharata and Natya Shastra, Anandavardhana, Aristotle, Longinus, down to Sigmund Freud. We have. Then Swami Vivekanand up to Raja Rao, that is Indian writing in English. It is not very challenging. We can study this, it will be good. And the Indian literature part will also, the Sanskrit literature part will also be covered in great detail. American literature, Ralph Waldo Emerson down to Jhumpa Lahiri. So here also we have Indian writers. So these writers are all very important and classic writers. We can easily cover it. Then we have language. Language also will be dealt with in detail. We have experts on that here. And then research methodology, including types of research, data collection, ICT, MLA handbook, etc. So these are the units, the 10 units that we have to cover. Now we have included some model questions here. The voyage of Houyhnhnms occurs in which book of Gulliver's Travels? The voyage of Houyhnhnms. These are British literature questions. Many questions will be from British literature. A lot of questions will be there. The answer is book 4. The voyage to Houyhnhnms. What are Houyhnhnms? Houyhnhnms are horses endowed with reason. Horses endowed with reason. Then there are questions from American literature. Emerson's question based on self-reliance is there. Do you know Emerson begins his essay, self-reliance, from an epilogue to Bowman and Fletcher? That is what we found. I have to teach you that also. Then Indian literature, Mulk Raj Anand's novel Untouchable covers the events of one day in the life of Baka's life in Untouchable. Then literary criticism questions on sublimity. How many sources of sublimity are there given by Longinus? 5 sources are there. 5 sources are there. literary theory questions are there. We'll make very excellent questions on literary theory. Towards the Feminist Poetics by Elaine Showalter. Did you know Towards the Feminist Poetics examines Thomas Hardy's Mayor of Casterbridge through feminist critique? That is the answer. Thomas Hardy's Mayor of Casterbridge. Research methods question. What kind of research applies scientific methods to past events? So, historical research. So, some questions are challenging, some questions are easy. If you study the syllabus, all questions you will get. Because we have the syllabus, it is very good because we just have to go through the syllabus. Now, the advantage of doing this course is obviously that all of us at Vallath will be teaching you these texts in some detail, and it will be a lot of help for you. Otherwise, individually, it is not easy to cover everything and know all the major points. So it is good that many of you have joined this course, and we are there to support you full time to pass this exam, because our aim is your brilliant career. We want you to be placed. And do you know something? When you pass PSC exam, we are going to send you an award. We send an award to people who pass and become professors. So that is about MPPSC exam. Now I'm stopping the YouTube live, and we will now talk. You can talk to us and we can interact. And if you have any doubts, we can deal with it. And then we will start our classes very soon. So people in YouTube, tata, bye-bye.